All right, we got the Russian Empire's turn, possibly final turn. It's looking really bad for them right now. Um, if I can contest him in 2 territories, then I can hold off for another round. Right now, the Central Powers, because it's round 5, they just need to control 6 or more territories by the end of Russia's conduct combat phase. I can't take Caucasus, Crimea, Western Ukraine, or Volga. I can't take Poland, but I can contest, possibly, if I get really lucky, I can contest Belarus and Lithuania. I have to get lucky in both of those. They're not with me, but we'll see. Before I do that, though, I just need to correct a mistake on Madman's turn. He accidentally rolled one more die. He accidentally rolled 5 dice for me when I should have only had 4. He even prefaced it saying he needed 4 hits, but then he rolled 5 dice for me because, you know, normally you try to keep 3 machine gunners, but I kept 2 artillery and 2 machine gunners. So he got 3 hits against me. I got 1 machine gunner left. So I'm just going to re-roll my defense to see what Austrian units get whacked. All right, and woo, good roll. Okay, so all right, cool. Yeah, I got 4 hits against him. All right, so that means he's gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So Austria should just have in Eastern Ukraine should just have an infantry and an artillery left. I need a German roundel. Here, let me do this. Here, just to specify that these elites are Germans. They are they're out of the default setup, or not default setup, the starting setup Prussians. I'll put that there. Okay, just to separate them. Okay. The downside is I have to leave this guy here. I can't pull him out because then I give him the territory. So I have to leave him in there. I got 1 tech to roll for. Come on, give me something. Still nothing. Okay, 4 and a 1. Still nothing. Provided I get lucky, I will buy this stuff. I'll buy 3 artillery, 4 infantry, 1 cavalry. If I get lucky. I don't think I'm going to, but who knows. So 1 infantry from Karelia is going to attack Lithuania. I've also already discussed with Madman, and if he controls 6 or more territories, then he will agree to armistice. So 1 infantry from Karelia is going to attack the 2 infantry in Lithuania, and then from Central Russia, my remaining 1 infantry and 3 artillery will attack Belarus, and see if I can contest that. He's got 3 Austrians and 5 Germans in there, all rolling at 3. So hopefully he rolls badly, but we'll see. So here, Lithuania, I need this to go my way too, so we'll see. Oh, 1 more second. Gotta finish moving everything else. So the 2 infantry from Ingria, I'll rail to Central Russia, and let's see. The 2 cavalry from Urals will tow 2 infantry to Central Russia. 2 infantry from Rails will rail to Central Russia. And the last infantry, let's see. I could use the Trans-Siberian Railway since it's complete, but I'm going to just do... I'll move him down to Tatarstan. Why not? Okay. Okay, alright, so let's do this battle. Where was I? Okay, I got 1, 2 attacking Lithuania. He misses. The defense. Oop. It doesn't count. Alright, oh, that's it. Okay, that does it. So he gets me. He keeps Lithuania. Might as well see what else I roll with Belarus. Okay, decent roll, 3 hits. And he fights back. Whew, yeah, he wipes me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Alright, cool. So all these guys are dead. I got 3 hits on him. I'm going to assume it's going to be the Austrians. Well, actually, Let's see. Becomes contested. Since I moved in there, the territory becomes contested. He might want to keep that IPC for Austria. So yeah, he might want to keep that IPC for Austria. So I'll say he'll probably take. I'm just gonna put these guys over here. He'll probably take one German infantry and two Austrian infantry, and keep that IPC for Austria-Hungary. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. I think so. Yeah. Right. Let me think about that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway. Okay. So there's that. So. Yeah, they control all of their territories, meaning the Russian Revolution has now occurred. Let's get that. And like I said, they agreed to it. So that means, let's see, I forgot to do any movement. I'm not going to move any of the C units. Those get to stay on the board, but everything else goes off. So these guys do have to back out of Eastern Ukraine because it's contested. Nobody controls that. My dog's barking for a second. Trans-Siberian Railway is at least complete, but all this stuff here goes off the board. So I'm just going to cut. This stuff goes off the board here. Okay. And let's see, anything affecting the starting setup changes. I'm assuming these Ottoman guys are going to move down to Caucasus because this territory goes to the whites, so they have to vacate it. And I'm assuming these guys are all going to move from Eastern Ukraine because it's contested. They have to move out. So I'm assuming they're going to all go to Crimea. I could be wrong. This stuff was already in Crimea. I could be wrong. Maybe he wants to send them to Western Ukraine, but as far as I would think, they got to come down here. Okay. So there's that. They get to keep this stuff. Ottomans go down 1. Let's get the Russian Empire off the tracker. Soviets are going to start at 10. I'm not sure what the whites are start at. They might start at 9, I think. I'll double check that. But anyway, so I'm going to cut and set that up. All right, and it's time for the Soviets to get to their turn for the Russian Civil War. But before I do that, let me just confirm a couple little things up here. I spoke with Madman afterwards. He agreed to take all 3 of his Austrians as casualties in Belarus, and thereby, since the Germans, it became contested when I attacked, so then the Germans take control of the territory. So Belarus is now a German territory, and he agreed to move his Ottoman forces down to Caucasus and the Austrian and German forces from Eastern Ukraine down to Crimea. So just as a quick disposition, in the Caucasus, he's got 3 machine gun infantry for the Ottomans, 2 infantry, and 4 artillery. In Crimea, he's got an ace fighter for Germany, 3 machine gunners, 1 regular infantry, and 12 artillery. And for the Austro-Hungarians, he's got 4 artillery, 4 infantry. Western Ukraine still has a Austrian infantry and 2 artillery. All right. And Lithuania still has 2 infantry. That's unaffected. Going into the setup for the Russian factions, Finland is now a neutral, which has 3 infantry, 1 artillery. There's still I'm gonna start with the Soviets first. There's a cruiser in Season 25. In Ingria, there's 8 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 cavalry. Karelia has 1 infantry. Central Russia has 2 cavalry, 3 artillery, 8 infantry. Turkmenia has 3 infantry. Kazakhstan has 1 infantry, 1 artillery. Siberia has 3 infantry. And then Primorie has 1 cavalry, 4 infantry, and 2 artillery. I just realized that in the update sheet we sent out, if you manage to have that, I accidentally have it listed as just 1 artillery, but it should be 2. And the idea with this is that the Soviets have one less unit to attack Far East with. In case they want to throw everything at Far East, they'll have one less unit, so they can't possibly take Far East, but they can contest it if they wanted to. So that is the deal with here. So again, if you're playing Kings and Kaisers, add a second artillery in Premier here. So again, 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 cavalry. Now on to the whites. In Far East, we have 2 cavalry, 2 artillery, 4 infantry. In Amur, 2 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 infantry in Irkutsk, a control marker in Tuva. Urals has 6 infantry, 2 artillery. Kazan has 3 infantry, 1 artillery. Archangel has 5 infantry. Estonia has 1 infantry. Eastern Ukraine has 2 infantry, 1 cavalry. Volga has 2 infantry, 1 cavalry. Let me move that up a little bit. And Tatarstan has 2 cavalry, 2 infantry. And we still have the cruisers in C-Zone 33 and 34, along with the Dreadnought in 26. And that about does it for the Russian Civil War setup. So let's see Madman's turn. The Soviets get a technology token to start with. Moscow is automatically their capital, and they'll have 10 IPCs to work with, and the whites will have 9 IPCs to work with. So looking forward to Madman's Soviet turn, and we'll see the chaos unfold over here. All right, stay tuned.